Like I was saying, this is my old 100% file, so
Yeah.
again, I'm just showing off. I do have 100%. I was going to show off the cards, so. Okay. I'm going to show off every card.
Pause if you want to read them.
I'm letting the...
Yeah, I know you're letting the thing at the bottom go, but...
So this is actually going to be a longer bonus video than I was intending. And it's just a... So this is quite a beefy bonus video, and I'm not even really scratching the surface of just... I'm just showing off the... So... Yeah, I will show all. I didn't actually read the cards in the LP or let people read the cards. So, I will show those off. One or two other glitches. We've actually... I've got about a half an hour recording at this point, which is crazy. So, and it's just kind of me talking and just fucking around for a minute. Because they're...
Just go to the other cards.
Go into the other cards. So, it's actually going to take a minute to show them all off. So, okay.
I would give comments on the episodes these are from, but as I stated, I don't remember most of them, though I do remember...
This is likely going to be one 30, 40-minute video.
Mr. Clean, well, Mr. Sparkle.
Okay, so I'm going to get a faster car. There's a phone booth. Show off one or two other glitches. Sorry if it's a bit long, but I want this to be one bonus video and most of... Like, I could call it now, but I do want to show off all the cards if people were interested. And as you can see, like, you have to constantly... You can just... click the triggers and cut it off if you want to. So it was good to show that off. But this is my favorite cheat in the game. Also, Grandpa's not in this car.
Interesting. And also notice, despite it having a rocket on the back, it's actually not much faster than the Sam. It is faster, but not much. It's just the thing that I've always found weird is, why is the speedometer a cheat?
Okay. I was trying to... If you jump off that one ramp I keep launching off of at a certain frame, you'll leave...
You can clip out of bounds.
Which is what I'm trying to do. And I skipped the cops, so... I don't want to pad out the video too long with just miscellaneous shit, so I'm about to get my shit together, or...
Unfortunately, it does...
Like, you see, you jump the ramp regularly, and not much happens.
Unfortunately, while this game takes a lot from Grand Theft Auto, they didn't put in a no cops cheat, but with the super jump, you don't really need a cheat
I'm probably about to show off the other cards, because this is going to be kind of long, but I do want to... Oh, there are one or two other things I do want to...
Oh, it's always loaded.
Show off as I'm showing off the cards as well, and then we can call it a video.
What else were you going to show?
First off, since I don't exactly remember how to do this one specific glitch, I'm gonna pause the game, look up the exact logistics, and I'm gonna see if I can imitate it, and then I'm gonna go to the other level, show off the other cards, and show off this one funny thing. So, see you guys in a minute here. I don't remember the exact logistics, so I need to quickly look this up. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, we're back. So, it's exactly what I thought it was, and then there's one other glitch in this level, and then I'm going to go back to the... So, you need 100%, and you need this, because you can't get it in this level. And you need to be at the Simpsons house, and you need to drive towards this fence that I'm kind of circling around, because it...
Remember, max speed.
And you have to jump, and you'll jump over here, and...
Aw, so close.
Okay.
So, but you are still out of bounds, so now...
It's right there, if I can... It's the Simpsons house.
As I had said earlier in this very video, I wonder if you use the camera cheat, if you can actually find this out here. This is what I was referring to.
It's a miniature to load it in the game space, but you need the RC car to get to it. So now...
It's amazing this has some collision to it.
Okay. Now, I said this was going to be mostly unedited, but I'm going to cut to this next thing in this level before I move on to other levels and show off the other
Before you
cards.
cut, so this is only in the first level, this isn't here in the final level?
I don't think.
That would be interesting, this house.
Actually, I don't really need to cut now that I think about it, because this is going to put me about where I need to be. Kind of. Okay. I said cut, but then it's like, never mind. Okay, I'm going to try it with the RC car. So, if you may or may not remember, Mr. Burns' mansion is up here. So, the game's a little bit confused
right now.
But this is a good example of what I was trying to... Hold on. Ah, damn it. You might have saw what I'm trying to show. Again, I'm being kind of awkward here because I do want to...
You haven't really practiced these glitches.
No.
And also you're like a madman trying them with the max speed. Oh, there,
Okay.
it loaded.
Good. Okay, so... with the tinier hitbox, am I able to do this easier? You probably saw it, but... There we go!
Yeah, it is entirely loaded.
Except, upstairs, it's not loaded. Because you're not... So they literally just put a door in front of the Krusty sign. Nothing up here is loaded.
That's so bizarre. I wonder if they...
But I can run around in here.
I wonder if they did this because of Marge, or if... that was weird.
Okay, I'm about to...
I wonder if they did this because of Marge, or if they actually intended for Homer to be able to go through there at
Let's
some
show off the other cards. Then... that'll probably be good. Really, if you want to just have some fun, just use the cheat codes and just mess around.
Any missions that gave you a hard time, go back and break Homer's instant exploding vehicle. Huh.
So...
That's one of the few episodes one of the early episodes I remember.
This is going on a while. This is probably going to be one kind of mega upload. And I hope it was interesting. Because the problem with showing off the cheats in this game as just a collective bonus video is you've already seen the game, and it's not like I'm playing certain missions where cheats are really funny. So, I'm basically... I wanted it to be interesting, but I also wanted to kind of... Oh, if you've stuck with the video, some other feedback I got, and I need to explain this at the moment because I can't fix it. Someone said we're using only a single microphone, but I don't have enough mics or
really space
or other computers to do multiple microphones. The setup I'm using was well over $800, so just bear with us, and I am sorry if you...
Yeah, we're not trying to say it isn't a problem. It is, but just to kind of explain this, the way this is set up is in the front of the room, we have this giant old, pretty much chest where the TV and stuff is sitting on. In front of that, there's a container that's literally what the microphone is sitting on, and behind me is literally our bed. I'm sitting on a bench.
It cost over $800 to basically. Just bear with us.
As I said, that it is kind of a problem, but it's if you've seen this room, which of course none of you have, it's
Also, it took a lot of money just to get this far.
Yeah.
I want to use Patreon, and I've thought about it, but with just a few subscribers, I didn't want to sound pushy, and with YouTube not promoting my videos because people aren't being active enough in the eyes of YouTube. No offense to anyone, and I'm not saying you're terrible people, but YouTube cares so much now about this ludicrous amount of activity.
Well, it's because of, as I said, how exploitable it was before
so,
that large amount.
Also, I never showed it off in the LP, and I'm probably not going to show it off. Get all of the collector's cards, go to Lisa's level, go to Comic Book Guy's shop, interact with a movie ticket and a display case.
We've brought this up before. The reason we're not showing it, we've heard that it's notorious for getting content ID'd, so...
Go to the movie theater in level 3, talk to the nerd kid walking around outside the movie theater. If you talk to him, you'll get the ability to, watch an Itchy and Scratchy cartoon, which is notorious for copyright, so I don't want to...
For some reason.
So I don't want to risk it, so I'm not showing it, and I'm not even unlocking it. And this is a 100% file from years ago, so it's long unlocked.
Yeah.
And then you can just view it whenever, so... I could go back and view it as many times as I wanted.
Yeah, you could probably find it on YouTube.
You can. There are people who uploaded it. If you want to watch it, safely, get the game and it's a 100% reward. So, the rest of this video, as I show off the cards and one or two other things, I'm just going to kind of talk and explain some stuff. So, we are trying... The feedback's... I keep doing that.
Force of habit, I'm guessing.
Because I was used to the LP, and there's an audio delay, so the clicking, which, it's just a few seconds, but it's enough where it's like, I think I'm probably not going to show off, and okay, so I have a question. There's a stupid, kind of unimpressive bonus race mode. If people want to see it, I can make a second bonus video just to show that off. It's what I've been unlocking as I played the game.
But another problem we have was that, as we stated, the original old GameCube controller that we got with the GameCube, because of its age, has in recent years started to not accept button presses, so another problem was that...
You can play it in single player.
True enough.
One of my favorites, just because
I forgot about that.
I love the cards, and I'm again just rattling on. Just some extra thoughts, like we are trying to get better, but understand it took a lot of money to get even what I've made. So, and a lot of people just expect everyone who goes into YouTube to have like 5 or 6 computers and like 5 or 6 microphones.
But
that is bullshit expectations for when you start out. And it is unless you had a lot of money or a good enough job where you could easily... I did, and I know it's a simple setup, but it's was good enough. And if we're going to grow, early support can help grow, and then eventually I'm hoping Patreon and stuff can help money go back so I can actually get...
And even as I said, disregarding the money problem, because of the size of this room, a space problem is actually more of the bigger one than money because of...
There's a spacing issue, but... So... Abu.
Yeah, because literally most of the recording junk is in front of us.
As you can see, he's in a different costume because I do like that.
Oh yeah, the B-sharps.
So, anyway. The problem, like, there's a space issue and money, and YouTube cares so much about people being active that I basically need I basically need an unbridled amount of early support to even get partly noticed. And it's not that I'm unhappy with the views and the likes I've got, but if you don't understand YouTube, you might not know that in this modern YouTube, you need so much comments and likes and view time. And they expect millions of views out of you, which is ridiculous because when you're just starting out, 2 likes and like 3 comments or something just doesn't cut it. And I'm not trying to be pushy. I love the people who've like commented, and I am happy that people liked my stuff, but YouTube expects so much out of you. So, but I want to interact with comments. If you have questions or stuff, I will answer them. I can answer them in a video too. Join in on our conversations. It's not just us, and I like hearing other people's opinions, especially because Sean and Carson always argue about like Final Fantasy 7.
Not always.
Or you know what I mean.
Yes.
And I got like just since I'm kind of rambling on, and this is kind of padding, but I wanted to show off the cards for everyone, and I keep clicking the 100% out of habit, but that's so just to try to actually make this some better commentary instead of me just rambling on. I got some good feedback, and I had some interesting opinions told, and a lot of people think I'm doing good. Some people wanted shorter. This one guy said shorter videos, but to me, an LP, a part can be like 15 to 30 plus minutes, depending on the game, and because I was doing LPs, and I do just live chunk recordings, and I just kind of cut, I like 15 to 30 minutes, because it's a good way to...
Just,
oh, hey, the port sign.
Which episode was it?
They
actually talk about the game for a minute.
that they were like on a vacation and Bart was looking for license plates and he found Bort and was like, who would be called Bort? And the kid, his name is Bort. These are, well, what I was going to say, so I had been talking to people and I had got some different feedback and this, just to kind of rant a little bit since I'm showing off the cards and we got a minute to talk, that this guy was shocked that I didn't like Shovel Knight. And when he asked why, and I said I feel like it's a collection of the NES, like, worst kind of trappings in game design, and if you're watching this, no offense to what I'm about to say, but at the time, I didn't get to fully go into my point. And I didn't want to say this in the chat at the time because I didn't want, like, to start arguing with people. But this is my own video, so I can say this. So, I personally feel that a game, you said it was good design, that the game limits your controls and maneuverability and positions enemies so that they'll catch you off guard. But, to me, I feel a game, it's not good or fair game design to have the controls be limited for the sake of challenge. Because to me, that feels like you couldn't come up with a good way to have fair challenge, so you limit the most important part of any video game, which is control. A bunch of NES games did this, and that is not good game design to me. That just feels like it's that quarter muncher arcade mentality. If we limit their controls or give them less ability to fight back, they'll die and put quarters into the machine. But Shovel Knight isn't an arcade cabinet. Almost done with the... I still keep doing that. There's one or two glitches in this I wanted to show off, and the cards, and but I just thought I'd ramble on, and that I don't feel like challenge should be determined by... Also, it's weird to just stand around and not hear the music.
Yeah, that is weird. Why is that, actually?
Because, and then it'll just end.
Why does this level not have any music?
They all do it.
I thought this...
No. It's... Well, it's kind of...
Oh, it just took the game a minute.
What I mean, they all do that kind of...
Yeah.
Because I was standing around and I wasn't activating triggers, the game kind of never...
That's weird.
Oh my god.
What? Oh. Look, you just found a thumbnail. There. We have a thumbnail now.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so show off the cards and to keep this... I'm sorry if the rest of this isn't that interesting, but I did want to show off the cards, and I just thought I would ramble on about some things. And I have this personal thing now where I don't feel...
the crusty little clown was
without pity. It says the episode and the season, and it gives you a description. I don't feel... Oh, I love that one.
A human cookbook. There's a lot of space dust on this. Wonder if there will be one of those quotes in the bottom that it goes on and you can...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To me, NES trappings, I don't like. Oh, yeah, Time and Punishment. Holy crap. I'm about to show off some glitches after the cards, and then I'll call this awkward...
In a deep voice, this is indeed a disturbing universe.
That was James Earl Jones, by the way.
So once again, talk about the game for a minute.
But since I was just showing off the cards and giving people, trying to let them read, and I was just rambling, the NES era of just limited control thing, I've seen extreme examples of games limiting your controls for challenge, and that is not good game design. No offense to the one guy, but I don't agree with your Shovel Knight point. I don't care if it's an homage to the NES. To homage the entire problems of that era is not good or fair game design. It's just irritating. And I will straight out admit this, but to me, a lot of people... I can ramble on as I show off one or two final glitches and we call it a day.
Smart calendar.
Mm-hmm. Lousy smart by the...
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah.
Lousy smart. The 13th hour of the 13th day of the 13th month.
Mm-hmm.
So, first, you can get over here, but it
has no collision.
It's just a minimalistic illusion. As you can see. It's just minimalistic. So, while I show one or two final glitches and just ramble on, because as you can see, I've got a really... If you jump around in a lot of places, you do confuse the game. And I know I didn't show off, like, every car, but... that was just a lot to show as it is.
Yeah.
So... Okay. What was I going to... Oh, wait. No. Not what I was saying, what I was going to show off. And I just remembered, so on the drive there, I can just ramble on a little bit. So, as I was saying, because I feel game design, the whole limiting idea is just really cheap. And I know a lot of people would hate what I'm about to say, but the guy who was talking about Shovel Knight, again, no offense to you, you had said the reason you liked Shovel Knight was because the constant death made you want to continue. But to me, constant irritating death and setback does not make me want to continue. It makes me feel like I'm getting nowhere, and if you notice, because I'm jumping away due to the way the hit-run proximity works, getting in the air makes the game think you've driven really far away.
It's kind of popping up on stage like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The game doesn't... Okay. What I wanted to show off was this. It's harder to do, but you can, put...
Oh, the cages have a hitbox. It's really weird.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
First of all, and if you get a car up here, the game gets really confused.
Yeah. And you're out.
Oh yeah! Okay! There's nothing back here! This is what I wanted to show! And I do need to end this bonus video instead of just rambling on, but to kind of finish the thought since I was bringing it up. Game design? Constant death without good checkpointing or continues makes me not want to push on, because if I've died for like 4 or 5 hours and it's constant setbacks, that irritates me. I like games with continues and checkpoints and stuff, and as you can see when you start, you can do some crazy shit when you're... out here, but I'm about to round out. This isn't a... We've been recording for way longer than I thought we would. And I've kind of given you the gist. If you want an easy way to get that one card, get a car up here, and you
As you can see, the game gets really confused and freaked out.
It's great!
So you can...
So... I'm about to round it out, because we've... As one last... bonus? I'm gonna see if I can RV jump to the Simpsons house in this specific map. And then I'll probably call it a session. We have... This is probably gonna be one, like... 40, 50 minute upload. And I'm sorry if this wasn't that entertaining, but it's... We can get out here.
I think I did see it in the distance. Yeah, it is there. You're going the wrong way. It's the other way.
Fast car.
Oh.
I'm not doing...
Yeah, I forgot about
I let go of the controls a while ago, guys.
Ooh, look at it go. Oh, okay, you're 30%.
Okay. Okay. There's extra trees in the way on this specific... I don't know, at this point I'm kind of just padding out the...
You could cut to a successful attempt with this. It is there.
It's here.
You could cut to this for the RC car.
If I need to, but it was like one... Oh, yeah.
So then I'm...
Wait! Oh my god!
That's cool.
Oh! Oh! She's wincing! I didn't know the game would have programming for that!
Well, it's like kind of having programming because you're still not entirely getting into it.
I wish I could get in. That would be like... Awesome! Oh, okay, so, like, I know I'm kind of padding out at this point, but let's be real here, this is really cool. You can't...
So, then that means that this is also here on Mars's level. It has to be here for all three of them, then.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Wish I could get...
If you get out, it will do the falling through the game thing, right?
If I jump... If I jump, probably. If I walk around, maybe not. Something. Oh, I'm... Okay, I'm probably about to get this.
Just try to walk in, and we can stop the video. Yeah.
Oh my god!
But wait, is the why the getting into the car or talking to them? Oh, it's getting into the car.
But I did just...
You can get close. The invisible wall is still there, but you can get close.
Which that means the way the camera's positioned would just zoom out and you'd be like, oh, that is crazy. I am so close, goddammit! Ah!
Ooh, so close.
Okay, I'm about to call this hot mess of a... The fact that I got her to wince is cool enough on its own. And that's an invisible wall, and then... It's very minimalistic, but it is really cool.
Because you're not supposed to see any of this, that's why this was normally a texture, so there would be outside, but...
Game design is fun. I'm about to... Okay, yeah, I'm about to call this hot mess of a... video, there is just a lot of invisible walls, and I'm just padding out at this point. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this madness. Sorry if it's gone on a bit long, but I'm having fun. You know, and I just wanted to record this. So I'm about to call it quits. So I'm gonna, whenever I return to this game, I always like being Bart, so I'm about to call it quits. So, anywho, I hope this was fun for you guys. Kind of awkward, but I will, before ending it, if you've made it this far, if there's a specific thing you want to see in this game as me just kind of fucking around, I would make an extra bonus video or two if there's something you want to see. Because I don't mind just kind of fucking around in this game, but I'm not sure. Hope you enjoyed this and whatever. We really need to go. It's kind of late, and this actually went on way longer than I thought it would. So, see you guys later.